Okay, quick sunny Friday morning radar update. So inside day on the DAX, Virgin on the lows, small caps through the highs of the range, inside day on the 250, inside day, oh no, we've gapped up and just drifted back in on the FTSE 100. So I haven't had a look yet, but there's a few in my portfolio we're going to see on the screens today. I've added to one this morning, so I've already talked about that multiple times. Let's quickly jump into the volume leaders. $9.53. We should have traded 21% to be on average volume this morning. I'm going to get this done and move away from the screens. There's not that much on volume actually. There's a few investment trusts just moving up higher there. And I think we're going to probably, well, my theme was that those pullbacks if those commodities are gonna, the oil and the gold or whatever, if they're gonna bounce, they're in the area where the market's pulled back, and you might start to see a few stocks hit the screens. Not really got much on this Pharaoh Energy. Pharaoh's Energy. PHAR. Don't know much about the Pharaohs apart from they eat whales and they have some pretty good waves and some pretty sideways rain. So yeah. And into the small caps. I've already forgotten how many we should have traded. I think I said 21% to be on average volume. 21%. That would be about 30% to be on conviction. We've got quite a few today. Let's just order these by sector. Industrial metals, oil and gas, precious metals. So yeah, we're seeing what we was kind of talking about last night, or the night before. I can't remember. Or even yesterday morning, who knows. We'll just buzz through these. This bid's, obviously, it went up like a bottle of pop, didn't it, on a little bit of pretty meaningless news. Don't hold it against me. The numbers are the numbers. It's a story in turnover, if you ask me, and if you ask the GTRS, it will say the same thing. That's about all you've got there, isn't it? So the way I would approach this, I know nothing about it. It's not on my radar. It's got gap risk ahead, news ahead. You want to see some structure. First thing you want to see is a meaningful higher low and a meaningful higher high. And we can go back to the last time it went through our screens. Where is it? It's probably still in there. Oh. I know we've just come off like a pullback, but you want to see some structure and a price action reversal. Go and look at price action reversals in the share scope tutorials I've done. And all stocks what move higher will have these. The best fundamental there is price. Price moving through a high is a technical level. Guess what? Fundamental. Someone pointed out that someone was calling this wizardry last week, and yeah. Wizardry. Guess what? Stocks what rise will go through highs. You know, they will trade highs. So you know, I don't know what's how the fundamental people who say technicals are mumbo jumbo can deny that, but they still do. No, good fundamentals don't rise in price. You know, I mean, what are you trying to tell me? Yeah, so all stocks, if they're rising, if the fundamentals are proven, they will go through technical levels, and you know, simple higher high, higher low, higher high will be found in every reversal. On time, I would say if you go for a meaningful time frame, you're going to have better odds, less whipsaws. So Coro, I have a position. Yes, you know my plan on that one. Looking good today. General Energy. This one's a return to profit. Coro, blue sky stock. It is what it is. I do trade. You know, the risk is in how you load the trade. Don't think that doing more research will change. You know how much. You know, will make your £1,000 of risk less risky. No, it's still £1,000. Guess what? You know, risk is how you load the trade. You know, if research gives you an edge, well, good for you. But at the end of the day, when it comes down to money on the line, that is how you load the trade. Risk is how much you actually risk on the position. So, Hurricane Energy, obviously rear view to us as well. IOG, very rear view to us. Just means the setup is so far in the rear view mirror. Only the moon people could love it. And the people who are riding it. XTR, looking okay. I said that's a work of art. It did a hard reset. It came straight back into the base, didn't it? And now it's, you know, heading back up. We might get a base on a base. We might just get a higher high. Guess what? You know, it's dealt with all this supply bar about 5 days action here. So, you know, hopefully that can just, you know, this little spike here took all this supply out of the zone. Everyone who was trapped here has had the chance to get back to break even now. You know, as you know, people have timed things, you know, extremely wrong. And don't position size and take a 50% haircut. You know, anywhere a scratch trade is a winner for that kind of, you know, for that scenario. So that's what supply is. You know, give these people have had the chance to get out, and you know, price is now just racing higher. We will see. I probably cursed it. CLX. So yeah, we had that little ledge and higher high. You know what to do if you're riding that one. And this one, rear view for us now. Just remember when it went through our screens. I've got no data on it whatsoever at my end. But yeah, fantastic. So I'll leave it there. Try and make these a little bit instructional every day. I will just, if you've got to the end of this video, I will just say I've got a limit now on the membership, because so much work. When I get I've actually thought that getting too many members in a frothy I get a lot of members in a frothy market, and the reality is I'm better off getting members in a market like we're in now, so those members can see the market moving up. You know, it gives people a better chance to get, you know, just to see the market cycle moving out from the lows. So I'm restricting frothy market activity in my website. I don't want a glut of members come in in the frothy times. I want to, you know, people to arrive in the sort of the times like now. But I get busy if the market gets good, and I'm very busy in the background. So I've got a limit on how many members in this period I can have. So You'll see that if you just go and look on the website. Obviously, I updated it this week, so I'll leave it there. We'll see. It's just get away from the screens and enjoy the sun, the fake spring, because it will go back to miserable for a while again, won't it? But yeah, fantastic.